We moved to Folsom about 10 years ago, wanting to live somewhere that is more mild, slow. I grew up in Israel. I knew that I am Jewish, but it didn't feel like the core of my identity, where now it is. Once we start having children, really wanted them to have the same sense of Judaism and pride as I had growing up. Unfortunately, here, it's not as common. We're not in Israel, so we don't have that around us at all times.
I was born just before World War II. There were like 4 synagogues in my part of Chicago, and the synagogue I belonged to was the Anaver Shul. When I got here, I checked around to see where the closest religious or institution was.
My father came from Poland. He went and fought in the War of Independence. My mother was a refugee leaving Austria with her mother. So they ended up in Williamsburg. My mom and dad got married. He rose the ladder of business very quickly, and we made our way to California. I've always been Jewish, but I really didn't have any idea what that meant.
I didn't really know anything about the Chabad, but Rabbi Grossbaum had a welcoming persona.
We started Hebrew school. That was the first kind of introduction, and they really like it. They're friends there.
One of the biggest things that we liked was actually the Hebrew school curriculum, and we found that the girls were able to improve their overall Hebrew literacy, their reading and their writing.
The summer they visited camp, and it was amazing. They come in home, they recite prayers, they sing songs, their Hebrew is getting better.
It was Passover, and they were going to have a community Seder. And then for the second Seder, he invited me to his home.
The first time we went to Shabbat at Rabbi Grossbaum's, I was a new grandmother at the time, Goldie, and I had a conversation, and I said, it's lovely. I don't know anything about being Jewish. It's not part of my life. I don't know what to pass on. She said, just pick up a thread. It's one big tapestry. Just pick up a thread someplace.
It just hit her. I could see it in her face. I could see the tears coming down when she first saw the candles being lit.
I find the service that Rabbi Grossbaum conducts a source of comfort for me. It connects you with, let's say, a spiritual feeling that says you're here and you're connected to God. He mentioned the idea that putting on tefillin on a daily basis was a connection that you could make spiritually with God. I'm doing it now every day.
What keep bringing me back and drawing me is the warmth of the people, Goldie and Yossi and the people we met. It's a spectrum from people who are very, very religious to people who are less religious but very in need of the community and the connection.
When I am with Chabad, I feel like I can, use the language of my family. I'm able to go and be comfortable as a Jew and celebrate my Jewish identity, speak about the things that I speak about around the dinner table with my folks and what I talked about with my grandparents.
We had dated for many years, but we weren't married, and Rabbi would say, you too, I want to talk to you. After about a year, we ended up getting married at Chabad in Folsom.
We were outside this, storefront Chabad house. My kids and her kids, 4 kids, were holding the chuppah. It was raining. The water was running off the chuppah. And the lighting, when you see pictures of it, it looks like a fantasy set.
It feels like coming home. We go back 2,000 years of Jewish blood. And my grandchildren, especially my grandson, he has so many questions about the universe, about Hashem, about things that I'm putting into him that he'll hold on to.
What you see behind me is the property that we purchased just over 2 years ago. A beautiful 2-acre property right in the middle of town. Central location for everything Jewish. Is going to be a kosher commercial kitchen, a nice, comfortable synagogue. Intentionally designed with enough space to include everybody from all walks of life. At the same time, to feel comfortable, to feel like your own home. You walk in and feel welcome and embraced.